Alright everybody, we're back for once again another episode. So it's been a while since I've played. We'll see if I can actually remember the controls. Okay. Alright, I've got it. So back to the bingo pony. He still needs his mane. I think that's the last thing that he needs. And what I have in my inventory right now is one of the bazillion tails. So we just have to find out a way to get that silver, to make it silver. Yeah, because look at him. He doesn't look nearly as sad as he did before, honestly. And that's really exciting.
That pony looks pretty banged up.
Not anymore, Robert. He looks fine.
I'm right here.
Well, he doesn't look fine. He looks less depressed.
Hello.
Let's try just giving him this. See if he likes it.
The
others are all wearing silver. So I do need to make it a different color, and I'm not sure how to do that. We've got the extra spicy chili pepper in there. What I really need is this guy's alcohol as well, because then he'll give me the extra spicy chili pepper. Okay, I have no idea what to do. The coolant leaking out of the hatch on the back of the bazillion. The what? I'm not sure if I would have been able to figure that out, honestly. But as we've noticed a lot of times before, I'm not really that good at this game. I just kind of make things up, and then if it works, I get really excited about it. And if it doesn't, then I get really sad. Put this on there. Boom, now it's silver. So now the main silver, I'm expecting that that should be good enough for the bingo pony, and he'll stop being so sad. Hopefully. Remember, kids, the easiest way to cure depression is to get free stuff from strangers. I think that's some solid advice right there, honestly.
I'll rip it up. Then you'll have some for your mane and your tail.
Thank you.
He said he was going to rip it up, and I got really concerned for a second because I thought that he was just going to, you know, like rip it so it wouldn't exist anymore. And that would just have been a really bad thing. That would have been really mean of him. That would have been something Laura would have done.
Be blinded by my mane until their eyes sizzle in their sockets and all their fur falls out, and then I'll be the only bingo pony left.
Okay, I think this guy has some other problems besides just being really sad. He's talking about how all his friends will die, and that's usually not a good thing. Where'd he go?
We've created a monster.
Yeah, a pretty sparkly one.
I don't know if I would call it a monster. How does that help, though? Because now he's got his confidence back and he's playing bingo, but I was expecting him to go to the old lady up here. Oh, she's gone. But I need to talk to her. Can go through the door.
That leads to Bernie's Bingo Temple.
I clicked the wrong button. I'm a dummy.
Seems to be a private event.
Alright. Right, we're not racist enough to get in there. Let's go back this way. Did she go over here? Ah, there she is.
I've been waiting for
Perfect.
you. And who is your companion?
Companion, I think that's a great word to describe the relationship between Laura and Robert right now.
A couple.
Because they're not friends, but they're not more than friends. They're just kind of companions. I think that's a good way to put it.
You're going to die alone.
Ooh, rip.
But during one of my herbal experiments, there was a bit of a detonation.
What?
So she blew up the door.
How should I know? I'm afraid the brandy robbed me of nearly all of my memories.
Oh, so you
that
blew up the
night.
door while drunk. I think that's probably even worse, honestly.
So
I'm just missing the activation phrase.
If you need any help.
Oh, I know how to get the activation
We
phrase
will.
now. I just figured it out. Watch this. You turn into him. See this little part right here that looks like it looks like a shell? Well, so does this.
First, I have to get the activation phrase from my father.
Oh, incredible.
Maybe Dola can help me.
Never mind, I was wrong. Actually, let's be Laura. I think that's a better option. Let's talk to Mama Dola.
Hello.
do you know where
She
I
looks
can find
simultaneously
the last
like a really nice old lady,
I do.
like a grandma at church that
I
would
am
give
the
you
one
candy
who
out of her
raised
pocket.
these little
And
bastards
also
for
at the same
centuries.
time, like
There is a
not a
monastery
nice
deep in
person
the
at all
mountains.
and really scary
You
and
can only
creepy.
reach it by path.
I think the
Why
weirdest part of this game
me?
though is that
Why
most
not?
of the characters look vaguely like Muppets.
Hmm.
And that just looks really confusing to me.
Precisely. But the door you need to take is stuck.
Right, because
We'll
Mama
get
Dole is
it
an
open
alcoholic and was
somehow.
drunk and blew it up
That's the
by
spirit.
on accident. That's what I would say too if I
The
blew
fruit
something up on
noses are
purpose.
all being hunted.
Asking
So
yourself
Mama
what's
Dole
wrong with
is
you
saying that
personally
people are
and not
racist
us.
solely for the sake of
That's what
racism,
used to
and
create
honestly,
I believe
yeah,
there's no other
I feel like that's
emotion
how it
that is
works.
more deeply
No one wakes up
connected to one's
one
own
day
heart.
and it's like, you know what,
I hate
today
Emil.
I'm gonna be
This
racist.
Emil guy
For some
seems to
reason,
be a very
they
angry
I
person.
hate this specific person now,
Yes,
and that's
it's
not
a
how it
tragic
works.
story.
So Mama Dole
Were you the one I
is
saw in that
supporting
vision
forgetting
back
things
in the
by
woods? How did you
drinking
do
a lot of
that?
alcohol,
A magician
which is
never
not
reveals
something
her
that I've
secrets, child.
done in a while.
From a
Not that it's a good
grouchy
thing.
old
I don't
conjurer.
condone
Those
alcoholism.
days are mostly
So Mama
If I can
Dole
repair one and bring it to
is being
him,
mysterious,
he's gotta
and I feel
believe
like she's just trying too hard to be
Sounds like a
mysterious
good
because I don't
plan.
really care about any of the things that she's trying to hide from me.
free beer.
I'll think about it.
Aren't Laura? Aren't you like 17 or something?
So you... To get the
So not only
Brazilian
does Mama
working
Dole
again.
support
You
alcoholism,
see
but
that
she
fancy
supports giving
tin-can
alcohol to
telephone
minors,
over there?
which is also something I am
need a few
against.
things
I am
speaking
anti-breaking the law.
If-
Like the video if you are also anti-breaking the law, if you don't like breaking the law. I have some clovers, so I
Does it
can
have
use
to be
those for my
something
lucky
specific?
charms.
Just something that can get a good fire going.
Something flammable.
I like how you
I-
think.
Should have something for that.
Some...
None of this
So I
will
know for a fact
And
I have at
that's
least
it.
one of those
work.
things.
Long distance communication.
So got that. The Basilian eye my father made. And then something flammable. I hope this can catch on fire.
No.
I guess not. Okay, so we don't have something flammable, so that's the only thing that we're looking for right now. And then we can complete the ritual and talk to Laura's dad, and then you get the secret phase and get the Basilian going, and then move on. It's all very simple, actually, once you think about it.
I don't have anything to say to him.
What do you mean you don't have anything? You want to steal his beer bottle, but you can't just... Switch it with something that people like to hold. Oh, perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch it with the plushie, because as everyone knows, everybody, no matter how old you are, likes a good stuffed animal. That's how the world works. I feel like the puzzles in this episode are a lot easier than the ones in the last episode, and I don't know if it'd becoming better at the game or if these ones are actually just easier. And I'm leaning towards the fact that these last ones are just a little easier. I read also that we need this. It is a note that Laura's father wrote, which I guess is more personal than the Basilian eye. I don't know why they let me put that in there though. Anyway, let's start the ritual.
Reminepo, I'm calling you. Pick up. Did you just put an eyeball into my spirit phone?
So I guess the eye was not supposed to
This
be
is
in
no
there.
Start now.
Reminepo, I'm calling you.
So let's hope it works this time. I feel like it will because there's nothing blocking the other end of it.
Hello? Thanks for
Alright, so
asking.
Laura's dad is definitely
I mean,
wearing
if you
a dead
ignore the
bird
fact
around
that
his
I'm
neck
being held
as a scarf.
captive in a secret laboratory by a
Like
bunch
they
of
didn't even like
maniacs. Emil seems
kill a
to
bird and
think
use the
that I
feathers
might
to make a
still
scarf,
be
which would make a
useful
lot
to
more
him
sense.
and
He
his new
quite literally killed the
regime.
bird and is wearing it around his neck right now.
More than
Which is
once.
the second character
But
in
he
this
doesn't
game that
believe a
is
word
that
of
likes
it.
animal
He
cruelty.
doesn't
And just
want
to
to
reiterate,
believe it.
I am anti-animal
I'm going
cruelty.
to bring...
Yeah?
This is all really interesting,
have
but
to
I
get it
still just
working
cannot get over the fact that
I
he's wearing a
installed the
dead bird
start
around his
module,
neck.
but I
Like
forgot
you can
the
see
activation
the X in
phase.
its eye and its
You mean
feet just
Lorem
dangling there being
Ipsitus
dead.
Ladimopsilus
I don't remember
Lactatorus
anything on the
Lampi?
box in the rating about
Right.
dead
How
birds
could I
hanging
have
from
forgotten
people's
that?
necks,
Thanks.
honestly. But I wouldn't put it past
No
it. If they can
problem.
have a
And
unicorn
how
kill
are you
himself,
two doing?
then they can
Am I
have a
going
dead
to
bird
be
around
meeting
someone's
my
neck. Like,
grandchildren soon?
it's pretty much the same thing. Alright, I suppose that did it. So let's try this again. What do you mean you still have to help Flute Nose? Oh, right. I have to get through the door. I completely forgot about that. And I don't know how. There was an explosion on an experiment on accident, as we discussed earlier. Pep up this ritual bit with something hot and spicy. So I do need that bottle of alcohol to get the extra spicy chili pepper. So let's figure this out. I think that if I use that
super alcoholic alcohol
alcoholically they misspelled alcohol.
Oh, yeah. Have fun with it.
Who made this game? Some 12-year-olds?
I destroyed the key. It's simply
What do you mean? Oh, well, how am I supposed to get the... If you destroyed the key, how am I supposed to open the box? Can we break it with the bazillion eye?
Why would I want to turn that to stone?
You don't want... Okay, that's fair, actually. How are we supposed to... Are we supposed to drop it somewhere? So I should be able to drop it from here and it'll break open. I think that worked. Usually when there are crash noises,
Happened to the pepper.
that
Is everything
usually means
okay?
that something broke. I know, I took a film class in school, so. Extra spicy chili pepper. So we should be able to explode the door again, and hopefully this time it will let me through. That would be ideal. The ideal situation would be being able to go through the stone door. I would like that very much and a lot. Let's talk to the alcoholic candy grandma. So we can call Laura's dad again. But this time, something special will happen.
Start now?
Missing something to use as a cannonball. Oh, I got it now. I got it. That's what the eye is for. I just put it... I should have waited. I feel like I'm doing pretty well. Let me know how well I'm doing at this game, because sometimes I really can't tell if I'm doing well or not. And so most of the time I just assume that I'm not, because
Start now?
that just makes more
Brother
sense.
Nepo, I'm calling you. Pick up.
Here we go. We did it. We can go through the door now.
Now the door is really broken.
Yeah, the door is broken, but
Very good. Now
I can go through now.
really broken.
The last
Why did she
windmark
say
is
that
waiting
twice?
for me in
My boy, I have something for you to help you on your way.
Some good advice?
Was it the Master
A
Sword?
book. You're going to need it.
Oh, it's not. It's a book.
Great.
I guess
Now
that's
let's
fine.
go
Robert is a
find that
nerd, so
windmark.
he likes books.
Flute reel.
Robert,
And
this
then
is the
Flute can
closest you're
summon
gonna
the
get
wind,
to
and are the true king. Then we
making
won't
Laura
need
your
any
girlfriend, so
windmark.
you gotta choose very carefully right
Ever
now.
again? Maybe I was too hard on him.
No,
No, Conroy was too hard on him. But you
Laura's
have
too hard on a
understand
lot
that
of
you
people,
have
but
to
I don't think
shout
Robert is
the
one of those
boy
people. I
into
think
the
she's
right
perfectly
path.
fine with the way she talks to
Let him
Robert.
search for
Donna.
Because
It
it's
was
like,
nice to meet you.
you know those grandmas in church that would give you candy?
and Jim.
Just imagine if
Now
if she was an
before you
alcoholic.
monster,
That's pretty much
take
what
me
Mama
to
Dola
a
is.
meal.
And we did it. We beat chapter 4. We're zooming through this game, boys.